Hello, fire's a little bit smoky at the moment. A friend of mine very kindly gave me some wild boar meat, and it's from Europe and it's actual wild boar. Now I've never had wild boar before, so I'm particularly excited about trying this today. I'm just going to do a stew. It's the easiest thing that I can think of. This was a loin, and I've taken off all the sinew and some of the fat. My understanding is that it's a very lean meat, maybe quite gamey. I've never had it, so I'm going to put the meat in the flour. And the reason for that, we'll just coat it with flour. We're going to fry it off, and that's going to help later to thicken up the sauce as the stew cooks on. Okay, I'm just going to add some onions to that. I just like to get them fried off a wee bit as well. Okay, going to put some leeks in there, and these have been washed. Next to go in is the carrots. Now for the chanterelles. I'm not going to dice them up, I'm just going to chuck them in. Okay, the stew is in the Dutch oven. I love the style of cooking, the fire, the Dutch oven. I've put some garlic in there now. That was my last bit to do. I'll let the fire burn down. I'm just going to add wood here and there. That's ticking away quite nicely in there. And I just want to regulate that heat, let this cook out for a few hours. I'm going to do a side dish of mash, but I don't have one of them masher jobbies, you know, the ones where you can mash up your potatoes and sort of puree them. So I had to buy some. And I'm going to jazz it up. I'll show you how I do that. Well, that's lovely, ticking away nicely. We'll just put a little bit of seasoning in there now, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Okay, the stew's done, so I'm just going to get the mash. Had to take that away from the heat for a second there, it was quite hot. You can just see on the bottom of the pan there, it's just slightly caught. So as this mash is already pre-cooked, we just want to heat it through and get a bit of seasoning in there. Add a little bit of horseradish into that mash. We've got some pepper going in. We've then got a bit of salt to go in. Give that a good mix up now. During the cooking process, I was really strong. I haven't tried the meat at all, and that took some discipline, and that's a first as well. So we're going to try the wild boar. That's really nice. Actually really tender, and not as gamey as I thought actually, so that's not too bad at all. There's the chanterelle. It's held its shape. I can tell it's a chanterelle. It's delicious. Really, really fleshy. I'm surprised by that. That's really nice actually. Well worth the effort. Very easy to do. The Dutch oven cooking, the Dutch oven, if it's next to an open fire, it just gets hot and it retains that heat, the cast iron. You can regulate the fire, put wood on, take some off, whatever. That's fine. The carrots are really soft. I'm getting the horseradish and the mash. The chanterelles are really, really nice. That was one of the bigger ones right there now. Really nice, really fleshy, got a bit of garlic in there as well. Raw, tasty. So thanks for watching. Thanks if you give a thumbs up. Thanks if you subscribed. I'd like to also thank Boats and Canoes for his shout out that he did a while back. I thought it was very kind. Now I've had another one as well, Canoeing at the Edge of the World. He did a shout out as well, and that was a really nice thing that he did. He doesn't expect a shout out back, that's not his style, but I thought it was really nice and I thought I'd just give him a mention. Check out the channels, and yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I really hope to see you again. Cheers.